Yada. You ain't know? Listen, if you hear any noise or voices in the background, if you can't have the willpower, disregard it. Alright, listen, beautifuls. Alright, listen. Okay. This specific video, I was going to see if I can make it under 3 minutes. So let's see. The thing is, okay, if you have a fragile ego, okay, just stop here. Okay. Okay. Alright, just don't go any further, okay? Now, here's the thing, all right? Energies that are here, okay? This is crystalline activation, okay? What is breathing in, what y'all breathing in, guess what? Okay? The thing is, okay, I told y'all about individuals to make certain y'all do y'all meditations. Be still, okay? You feel me? Don't forget to pray. All right, you do your prayer. You feel me? The thing is, individuals are embodying energy. They're embodying their energy. This is lived now, okay? So like I said, individuals are embodying their energy, okay? Some individuals are embodying the energy of fear. Some are embodying the energy of victim mentality. And some are not, okay? You feel me? If you know, you know. You feel me? Get the hint. The in between, okay? What are you embodying, okay? You feel me? There's certain ones that, don't have substance to them, okay? Certain ones like to use their body, okay? Like to use their image, okay? Those individuals, they are going to be getting what they've been asking for, okay? In oh so many words, they're going to be getting a lot of it, okay? So, now, here's another thing, okay? Okay. You got to know that these energies. Here, let me pause it. Okay, here you go. Certain females don't have to work that hard to get a male. Okay, just like there's some males that don't have to work that hard to get a female. Okay, it's whether and then it comes down to who had substance. All right. So something else I had to say. Pause. Also, be aware of what you're eating. Okay, so. And we are embodying those energies, okay? And if you think you look too good to go within, you think you look too good to go within and stuff like that, okay? Like, like certain females and everything think they look too good to go within, okay? You could be embodying the HO frequency, okay? All right? The thing is, obviousness is showing, okay? Everything that, you feel me, things are becoming more obvious, okay? I'm going over here a little more. So the thing is, that being said, the veil is rapidly thinning, meaning obviousness is showing. Okay, so here's a little something too. Okay, for those that want to make their little channel or platform, and you feel me, and I inspired them. Okay, and they didn't shout me out or they didn't want to pay me any of my respect. Okay, guess what? The obviousness is going to be shown, okay? Y'all going to regret that, okay? All right? I've been seeing something, you feel me? And yeah, y'all, things about to backfire on y'all. And certain ones that are doing certain tarot or readings or saying some things, and they know who they talking to, they know who they talking about, but they're using certain platforms just for views and stuff like that, knowing that they talking to maybe somebody specifically, they know it. Guess what? That's going to backfire on y'all, okay? All right, y'all about to find out what time of day it is, okay? Things about to get real obvious, okay? Certain ones, you feel me, are embodying a lower frequency, okay? So they're going to their lower frequency soul tribe, okay? They're going to be vibrating with them and doing what they do, okay? Those that, you feel me, and those that embody a higher, you feel me, and the universe already knows, okay? When you have Virgo as a a zodiac and stuff like that, so the universe knows very much about a surgical precision, okay, of who what frequency individuals going to be going to, okay, to those energies. We're being forced to go to those soul tribes, okay? You could think you in a certain family or certain residence, and y'all could be split up within that residence and be forced to go to your soul tribe, because that's the energies you're embodying. This crystalline energy, you are embodying these things. That's why I said get rid of those thoughts, those negative thoughts, okay? Because you'll embody those energies and be put more around those energies, okay? That's why I said those meditations, get rid of they minimize their power and get rid of those energies, okay? To where, you feel me, you can focus on your breath and get back to, you feel me, they get that peace of mind, so you can, the higher energies, you can, your super basically your super abilities can come through you, okay, to make it easier for you in the golden age, okay? So that's what I'm saying. Y'all just get ready, okay? Because some individual gonna find out what time of day it is. And the thing is, like, if individuals know, I like to drop the gem, so when it pop off, they can't say they didn't know, okay? So like, they can't be asking all for that forgiveness, okay? Because they knew better, okay? Yeah, because they got, yeah. So thing is, there's going to be a lot of healing going on, okay? When you came to Earth, when when you was in, when you came here, okay, before you was here, like, you was in your optimum health, okay? When you came here, it's almost like you almost like sacrificed that in a sense. However, you were able to, you're able to get that back, okay? So the thing is, certain ones aren't choosing to be healed and be truthful, you feel me? And so that's that. And certain ones, certain energies may be showing themselves, okay? Like, certain ones talk about certain entities. Apparently, what I did find out from a certain channel is, certain ones may be doing something called the final sacrifice, and that's them showing themselves, okay? You put fear in individuals, and apparently if you don't have the mark, the Christ mark, okay, you feel me, you may be subject for those entities to be coming to you and to take your energy and to try to basically dominate you and everything, okay? Okay, so I'm just saying, those, like I said, those females that just like to just be shallow and just like to do their looks, you about to get really like a lot of what you ask for. Those females that like to be hide behind these cameras and everything and just like to use certain things for, certain individuals for money and stuff like that. Okay, y'all about to get what y'all looking for, okay? And the thing is, y'all certain ones think you too good, to raise your frequency, or I'm just saying, you about to be used in ways for a long time, and you not gonna like it, okay? All right, those females doing yoga and stuff like that, trying to use that as okay, look, you gonna get what you asking for too, okay? And my telekinesis is activating, like, it is active, okay? It's heightening, okay? So, like, you feel me? So certainly there are going to be things done in public, okay? All right, I'm just saying, and yeah, so things are becoming more obvious, okay? It's on, it's not gonna be like Halloween Town. Halloween Town is just gonna be like things. There's gonna just become a new normal. All right, yeah. So like I said, if you don't tap in and embody in higher frequencies and go be still, you feel me? Basically, you feel me? You gotta some thoughts are trying to masquerade as emotion, okay? They're not really emotion, okay? You gotta basically get your graduation and you feel me, and show that your emotions have matured, and and basically do your prayers and tap into your talent. What else can you do besides just show yourself? I just don't look good. You feel me? I'm a whole package. You feel me? Certain ones are pretty nervous around me. It's just my energy level. Okay, it's like, looking at Goku and them little radars and the power level. You feel me? You're going to be seeing this on individuals and people's power levels. Everybody's going to see everybody's power level. About spiritual ranking, your presence. Your presence is going to show your energy level. Doesn't matter where you go in the wood. Doesn't matter if you go in the audience. Your power level is going to be showing, okay? What energy you're giving off before words come out your mouth. All right? Don't matter, you feel me? So we gonna know who's lying and we gonna know who's fib. And everybody's gonna be going to their soul tribe. Your vibe is your soul tribe. Okay, if you don't have a pure, you don't have a real clean heart. Okay, it's gonna show your heart's not clean, and you feel me? Your soul tribe gonna be around. You feel me? You not gonna have access to higher level. For those that have a pure heart and stuff, you're not gonna have access to those abilities because you have crystallized and got certain embodiments that you are permanently now embodied. If you embody those frequencies, those are like permanent. You feel me? You'll have to have, you feel me? It'll be like a high ranking, such as myself, that will have to, put, if we, find, you feel me? We choose to, we could, you feel me, heal you to get you in a higher frequency. The thing is, if you're not even gonna be putting in the work to get those higher frequencies, and you just waiting on something, okay, it's just, it may not be pretty for you, okay? So like I said, I'm not waiting on Jesus, you feel me? So everybody gonna get what they got coming to them. What you got coming to you won't miss you, okay? Certain ones are gonna get something that they really don't like, okay, and they're gonna get a lot of it, okay? So, all right, so hey, y'all find something safe to do and stay accountable and find out what your talent is. Maybe pay to get some singing lessons or something, you feel me? So pay to get some dance lessons, you feel me? Or pay to draw, pay to get your drawing, and pay to paint, learn how to paint and stuff like that. Pay for, get into your artistic mode. And I ain't talking about some dark arts, okay? So like I said, I love y'all. Find something safe to do and stay accountable, cause be ready, be ever ready, be ever ready. One.